and welcome back to Newsmax Now. I'm Miranda Kahn.
And I'm John Bachman. Miranda, let's take one final look at your final headlines, starting with former Congressman Aaron Schock. Of course, he's resigning from his seat, or has already resigned, and now a county in Illinois, Marshall County, says it's time for him to pay up. They want him to reimburse them for the cost of his special election to fill his seat. That costs $78,000. One local official says Schock still has over $3 million in his campaign fund, but they admit they can't compel Schock to pay. New surveillance video also shows airport workers pawing through passengers' luggage and stealing valuables. This is down in Miami. Miami-Dade police set up a hidden camera operation there, a sting as part of an ongoing investigation at the airport. They have arrested 6 baggage handlers thus far, and also that includes some ramp workers. But JFK Airport in New York tops the list of all theft claims out of any airport in this country. In Arizona, 2 boys drown while their mother tries to fight off a bee. A mother let go of the stroller carrying the twins, and then it rolled down into a canal. This is in Yuma, Arizona, before being swept away by the current. The twins were later found and pronounced dead at the hospital.
Over in Tennessee, the Supreme Court there postpones the next 4 executions after death row prisoners filed suits against the state's lethal injection methods. There are currently 69 people on death row in Tennessee. The state's last execution was about 6 years ago. The U.S. voices its concerns over Russia's decision to start sending missile defense systems to Iran. Russia has decided to lift a self-imposed ban on shipping air defense systems to Iran. The Kremlin froze the contract 5 years ago when the UN Security Council put sanctions in place. But now Russian officials say the framework deal on Iran's nuclear program has eliminated the rationale behind the ban.
Well, chess grandmaster is in hot water for cheating. The champion was tossed from a tournament in Dubai after his opponent noticed that he would run to the bathroom every time he would make a move. Officials say the grandmaster was using an app on a smartphone to figure out his next play. He now faces a 15-year ban from the game of chess and competitive competition. Now, of course, nobody likes drones flying over their homes, especially these chimpanzees. Workers at a zoo in the Netherlands were trying to get video of the chimpanzees inside their enclosure, but this guy was not having it. He knocked the drone out of the air. The chimp, I guess, getting the better of the drone in that case.
And the world's last male white rhino is now under armed guard security in Kenya. Poachers decimated the white rhinos, and now this 40-year-old, I guess we're not going to see her, named Sudan, is all that's left of the male population. Workers even removed his horn to help deter the poachers. And apparently there's a fly in New Zealand that needs to spend a little time watching one of the greatest Christmas movies of all time. Yes, that is a fly with its tongue stuck to a piece of frozen meat. Wow. An amateur photographer caught it all on video before helping the fly free itself. Now, where have we seen this before? Remember that? Remember that shot, John?
Oh, I remember it well, Miranda.
That poor fly. I kind of feel bad for that.
Well, he is a fly,
The Christmas
after all.
Story, of course.
Yes, the Christmas Story. One of the greats of all time, and never hurts to get a look back. Christmas just a few months away. Start saving for shopping.
You're already thinking about Christmas?
Never
We haven't
too
even
soon.
made it to 4th of July.
Never too soon. Let's take a look back. We want to talk about this day in history. If we could back things up a little bit real quickly. No?
We'll back it up in history. And take a look back in this day in history.
All right, well, we're going to talk about your money and how ways you can lower estate taxes, a big issue right now. Some Republicans could be voting very soon on ending the estate tax. Let's take a listen.
You're watching Max to Money.
We've all heard it. Death and taxes are the only 2 certainties in life. You can't avoid death, but it's worth exploring how to lower your estate taxes so you can limit Uncle Sam's piece of the pie.
If you've been successful enough to accumulate a substantial amount of assets, you can lower or eliminate your estate taxes. There's a lot of ways to do it. It requires sophisticated planning. You have to coordinate with your CPA and your legal advisor, but effectively there are ways to get assets out of your estate at substantial discounts and avoid paying millions of dollars down the road.
The benefits and the detriments of the various techniques vary depending on the individual circumstances of the persons using them. It's important to huddle with your financial advisors and your attorney to figure out the best plan for you, whether that includes gifting, transferring your money, and/or creating a trust. I'm Hannah Ostapchuk.
Get more money news at Newsmax.com.